back, and I keep going with the the judgment, or to the judging. So, oh yeah, we passed that part. So last we just agreed to Rosalia, and we're now on to a single word answer of Asuna.
Again?
Yeah. What do you guys think? This is
Yeah, no.
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 All right, it's out. Sorry. The next one is quite funny actually. I actually know this person, Harry, because he's cute. Don't pick me, by the way. Well, he said it himself.
No.
Bye.
Thanks for here. Thanks for being here. Honorable mention. Honorable mention. I'll keep that out. All right, next one. Okay, we already seen that one. Oh, there we go. Wait. Oh, right here. My best girl is Yuki because she is cute, positive, and she went through a lot in her life, but yet she still stayed strong and she was still staying positive.
That's pretty straightforward, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it is straightforward, but it isn't really enough to...
Yeah, it outlined everything she stands for, so what do you guys think?
Yeah.
That's pretty true, like, you did explain all her positives. Okay, this is a close one, but I'm gonna say yes.
This is a hard one for me. I'm gonna say no, because it's not that detailed.
I'm gonna have to say no as well. Your point here are arguably very, very straightforward and strong points, I'd say. It's just that the way you phrased it could have been a lot more convincing.
Yeah.
Like in here, if you said she stayed strong and she was still staying positive, would have been better replaced if you discussed about how she had a goal and she wanted to complete it no matter what before, she understood her conditions. Sorry, this was a close call though. I'm definitely gonna say. So
yeah, it was.
Good job. You actually came pretty far. But sorry, this is gonna be as far as it goes. Oh man, you're right, Zornza. It is tough saying no to these.
I know.
Alright.
That's why I feel bad most of the time.
Yeah. I'm iOS. I just want to answer this anyways. I believe that Sistine Female from Akashika Record is the best girl. The reason I believe that is, 1, she has cat ears and a tail which is super cute. 2, she has white hair. In anime, white hair is the top 3 hair colors for me. 3, she is good at magic, which means she could defend herself in a fight. 4, she is a great cook. 5, she is somewhat of a tsundere. 6, somewhat. I'm pretty sure she's full on tsundere. 6, she may not have the same size assets like other girls, but she is still hot without relying on luck at birth. That's why I believe Sistine Female is one of the best, if not the best girl. I agree. Fully. But this can only be an honorable mention since you are indeed, in fact, an iOS player.
Yeah.
Sad to say.
It was a good comment.
Definitely. True. Probably by far, if you weren't bounded by iOS, you would have straight up had my vote. You would have been one of the winners right now. I wouldn't even care. Yeah. I would just mark you down as a winner right now. I'm sorry.
Personal feelings aside.
This is not just personal feelings, If you met a girl who has cat ears, tails, who can cook, who's a tsundere, come on. You'd go for it too.
No.
Okay, fine. It's just my opinion then.
I mean, I agree with everything except for the tsundere part.
Okay. Fair enough.
Instant silence.
Alright, honorable mention for sure. Sorry, but yeah, iOS. Next one.
Fucking iPhones.
I don't even think iPhones can handle your smashing. Oh, I'm sorry.
My iPads.
Oh yeah, we're not going to talk about that one. Alright, next one. My best girl is Yuki. Why I like that she can compete in power with Kirito, it made me wonder what would have been of SAO if she had been there, and I like the relationship of sisters that she had with Asuna. It was very sad her death. Hit the feels, eh? You had to pull the feels card, didn't you?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I don't like these underhanded tactics, but you know what? It's a valid point. It is a part of her character, so I can't deny it. No matter how much I want to.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think?
The wording could have been better.
Indeed. I was thinking that too.
But we aren't doing a grammar contest here.
We're not doing a grammar contest. We're simply
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
the way how they can explain their reasonings could have been a lot more impactful.
Yeah, I know, but that isn't. I mean, the
That's
explanation is.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because some people might not have.
Wonders how Sword Art Online would have been with Yuki in it, because of course Yuki's only in Elfheim Online. So I don't know. That would be a pretty interesting thing to see. But aside that, it really doesn't convince me why she is the best girl. But I do admire your question about how it would have been if Yuki was in the series.
Yeah, I really like that part.
But
But
I'm
gonna
sorry,
have
but
to
it's
say
gonna be a
no.
no.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is gonna have to be a no. Sorry. Okay, this next one is pretty simple. My best girl is Makoto. I like her is because she is thick AF and that quirky face. Okay. Valid point.
No, I'm sorry.
But yeah, it's gonna have to be a no.
Yeah.
Being thick is not the
I
only
agree.
qualification to be
I'm
best girl.
I mean, it's true, but I'm gonna say no as well.
Yeah. A lot of girls can be thick. Come on.
Yes.
What are you trying to point out here, huh, Zorenza? You want to say something?
I mean, it isn't SAO related, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But...
Okay, alright, fair. Okay, I'm not sure if you mean a specific MD or an SAO character, so I'm gonna do both. You can do both, sir. Firstly, the MD character is Estrella with the rocket launcher because she can do 2 SS3s in it. Okay, we're not talking about units. Okay, never mind. Forget about that one. Now, the best girl to me is Len because she literally just started playing VR and she's already able to win a battle royale. Like, wow. She also single-handedly took down a whole fighter squad of legitimate military soldiers like it was nothing. Like, she's absolutely one of the best characters in the SAO universe. Oh, guys? We're looking at...
I like how you pointed out an example, which is pretty true. She fucking wiped out like it was nothing. And... I mean... I'm so sorry. But... Personal feelings aside, I'm gonna say no.
Kanaka?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no too, actually.
Okay. I'm actually gonna say
a
yes to
close
this one. I feel like it would have been even better if he mentioned that her nickname was the Pink Devil,
Yeah.
which was one of the sellers for her point. But yeah, I was definitely gonna say yes to this one. But unfortunately, it was a vote 2-1. Sorry, my vote doesn't mean anything extra. All right, moving on. Okay, the next one is also a constructive one. Nice to see that.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie though, but there is a lot of reading. Oh, actually, when I took a sneak peek yesterday, there was a much longer one, but we're not gonna get to that until later.
Oh god.
My best girl is by far Alice. She is not completely looted like the main girls. Oh, sorry, yeah, the main girls in SAO, but she holds the perfect attributes for it. She has a beautiful body and face with lustrous hair and beautiful eyes. Arguably, she was also the cutest kid of them all, and she even suffered through the hardship of losing 2 of her greatest friends, even her own friends in the world that oppressed her. She has a strong personality and a kind heart. Despite her colder outer appearance, she is strong, beautiful, and in my opinion, outshining Asuna. Alice is such a fresh character that no poor assumptions can be made, and all information currently out describes her as a beautiful woman with courage. That's why I believe, and you could believe, Alice is the best girl. Twitter. Alright guys, if you want to visit this Black Lowe's Twitter account, there is his Twitter page. Go for it.
This is a big yes for me.
This is a big yes as well.
Because
Yeah, that's a big yes.
this was really constructive, it was really detailed, and he pretty much explained everything that he likes about her.
Mm-hmm.
He or she. I'm sorry if I assumed your gender. So yeah, this is definitely a yes for me.
Yeah, it's a yes for me too. It was really well detailed and explained.
And in fact, I feel like the fact that he used the comparison against Asuna, and the fact that he used a character that wasn't actually well known unless you were reading the light novels following the story in Alicization, you wouldn't know her so well. And the fact that you don't know her so well, your personal feelings can come into contact with any of what he's saying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to say yes to this one. Perfect. Goes through with... Oh, okay, here's the big guy. But I don't want to... Oh, Lord. I don't want to look at that just yet. Okay. My favorite girl is Sinon. Sinon had a really traumatizing past. She killed a robber because she was attempting to save her mother. As a result, she had a fear of guns. I love how Sinon did her best to get over her fear of guns, and joining GGO was a great idea. What do you guys think?
I mean...
I feel bad
because
I keep saying...
use an example, but... Pure because she saved her mother from a robbery doesn't really... I mean, like, I know that you admire that she, like, got over her fear by joining them with guns. But it's not enough to convince me.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a double no?
Yeah.
No, I'm so sorry, everyone.
I'm gonna have to say a no in this as well. The reason being, I can summarize this point into only two factors. One is that she is a brave individual who's willing to make that sacrifice to actually save people, even if she meant that she had to kill somebody for it. Another was her conviction to get over her fears. However, as we all know, Sinon had a really rough time actually getting over her fears, knowing that it was only a virtual world. Because at one point she had a mental breakdown, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And there wasn't really much talked about, like, it was only mostly because of her history. It's not about her personality or anything, or her, you know, outward appearance. So I'm not saying no on this one. Sorry, buddy. Good answer, though. Moving on, we have the long constructive feedback. Oh, I read the first line. Well, you don't have to count this comment. Okay, we don't have to count this comment.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Let's go, we're done. Wrap things up. Okay, no, I'm kind of... Well, you don't have to count this comment since I just noticed you like a few days ago, but I would like to do this for fun since I want to let other people know who has been here longer than me. Unless you do count mine, then that is fine. Yes, we will be counting yours, unless you're an iOS player. So I want to discuss my favorite girl, Sinon. I don't know much about other girls, but Sinon was more relatable to me in some way. Sinon is like one of the girls who actually had more story and some background into her when the second season came out. She has this cool and tough personality when she is out in the battlefield, and she has a soft side when Kirito, quote-unquote, before he mentioned he was a guy, appeared and started to help him. Not only that, but her skills with the sniper and the knowledge on how her status as the best sniper really puts her out there. And the acknowledgement of how her status is the best sniper really puts her out there. She's also one of the female characters who actually started to build her relationship with Kirito, help him out the longer they spent together in the battlefield. In the game, not many people love the idea of using bows/guns, but she is actually pretty good in stats, and SS3 in some versions like SJ Sinon and FB Sinon. If not mistaken, she hasn't fallen for Kirito yet. Cool. And if she did, it must have happened like near the end of GGO arc. End quote. And she learned to grow stronger the more she fights when Kirito showed up. You can see how her character developed near the end of the arc where she ends up shooting a real gun IRL. Overall, I think Sinon is the best girl to me. Others may have other opinions and I can accept that, so I hope I can convince you in some way about Sinon's character and what I think about her. Also, let's not forget how she didn't like her tail to be pulled when Kirito ended up grabbing her tail. Yes! And she started to make a comment about it. Thanks for reading this, and you don't need to count this because I only started watching you a few days ago, but I would appreciate it if you took a look at Sinon not as a waifu, but as a character in general. Thank you. My grammar isn't so great, and I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say. I understood everything perfectly. Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, he is lying to himself.
I like how he or she included the character development.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Tail pulling,
This is
winner.
Yeah, that's a yes for me.
I mean, I honestly agree with Cyber because, like, this honestly feels like... I know we haven't voted for the winner yet, but this is so detailed, it's... Wow.
Unbelievable, I know.
Yeah. It's so good.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
And the sad thing about this is that he doesn't want us to count it, but because of that reason, we should count it, definitely.
Yeah.
There's no possibility.
And nobody said you can't join just because you just happened to come across my channel a couple days ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, this is definitely a part of it. So, passed everybody, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we agree. Next one. My best girl is Rain because she is very cute. Okay, Asuna is cute too, but I like Rain better. You can search Google and see what I mean. Rain is super waifu.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna say no. Like, I still don't know. I mean, yeah, she's cute, but that's not a reason to have her as your waifu.
I also feel like you're kind of indecisive between Asuna and Rain, but you lean towards Rain in the end.
Yeah,
But he's still deciding, so...
Yeah, but I think he followed his conviction to say that Rain is super waifu, so... I don't know, if I search it up on Google Rain, I'm pretty sure the first thing I'd see is actual raindrops, not the character Rain from SAO. But, yeah, valid point, good comment, however, it's not convincing enough. Sorry. The only thing that's here is a comparison, and the fact that you said is she's very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm moving on. Okay, I think I lost track of where I was. Alright, I just need to look for that giant paragraph and to follow that. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I like Yuki the most because she is really fun to play with, and I like to have some competition. If I have to go against one of the SAO characters, Yuki would be my first pick. So basically her strength.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. But
I'm gonna say no.
Not
to
enough
this.
to convince me. Not enough.
Yeah.
It's missing a lot of different points that Yuki can have, like some of her characters, right?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Sorry about that. Moving on. Where's the giant paragraph? Okay, there we go. My best girl for Sword Art Online is Yuki. Her introduction is probably one of the best in the series, and she was one of my only characters who didn't believe Kirito to be the love interest. Her skills make her one of the strongest ALO players even after her death. She still made an impact on Asuna, who we see later in Ordinal Scale use Mother's Rosario to see Yuki help her finish off an attack. Well, for those of you who didn't see Ordinal Scale, I'm sorry for the spoilers. Overall, I think Yuki provides a different energy than we had seen from the main cast up until that point. Lifa and Sinon helped Kirito in some way before developing feelings for him. Silica and Elizabeth both met him and after adventure fell for him, and Asuna became his girlfriend. All of them follow a pattern that Yuki is disconnected from, and from her stats and strengths she can also take on Kirito, which is one feat that is literally almost impossible to do. Jesus Kudos, Jesus confirmed. And these are just a few reasons why Yuki is my best girl Sword Art Online. Also, her first fight with Asuna was one of the best fights from the series in my opinion. That is true! I'm gonna say...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you guys go first.
I'm gonna say yes to that one because it's very well detailed and explained, just like the long paragraph with the Sinon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is gonna be a yes for me because it's really detailed. Like, I'm feeling like I'm only saying yes for detailed and constructive comments, but that's not true. It's just that most of the detailed and constructive comments are good. Like, they have a lot of explanation in it, and yeah,
It's very
I feel
convincing.
like
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes
more
too.
convincing.
And I'm going to elaborate a little bit on what you said. Some people have been going for the serious answer and going for pointing out the facts that what their character specifically has. However, it's not elaborated enough. If you're going for a serious answer, you want to really sell your character. However, there's also another path you could have taken, which was through, humor. But I don't see a lot of that's coming up, so we'll see eventually, I guess. Hopefully. I mean, the next one is probably appealing to humor, I can already guess. My girl is the best because she is kind, generous, and is willing to help others in times of need to play Fortnite. Lol.
No, because I still don't know what his best girl is.
Kind, generous, is willing to help. Well, I don't even know who that is. Yep, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, no.
Honorable mention for the Fortnite, though.
Okay.
For trash.
What? Alright, I heard that. You don't have to repeat it. I heard it. Alright, next one. Oh, okay. This one's about SAOMD, but we're gonna go through it anyways. Indoor gamer Sakuya, is probably my best girl. Her attack stats aren't the greatest, but isn't her attack stats that makes her good. It's her ability that makes her phenomenal. It would take too long to list them, so I would look them up on Google. Her mana regeneration is also great at how fast she can shoot her bow. You can see the anime most likely. Have you seen the... Okay, the last part is about the sexual appeal. Okay, fine. What do you guys think?
I feel really bad for saying no once again, but I think I have seen this comment on YouTube before, and I already thought about it when I saw that in the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really see the point of him liking Sakuya pure because of her attack stats, because that doesn't really make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's not about the game, it's about the character development, about okay, I'm really bad at explaining things. It's just about how the character develops and backstory and everything, and that's how a character becomes the character. So I don't like pure because of the attack stats of some game that doesn't determine if it's your best waifu or not.
True. Yep. Fair enough. So we got
That's
double
why I'm
nose.
saying.
What do you have to say to this, Kaneko?
Again, I don't like how... I mean, I can't speak, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Take your time.
I'm just gonna say no.
Straight up no, okay. I'm gonna have to say no to this one as well. And there's two reasons for it. One's personal, one's not personal. But I'm gonna focus on the not personal one, because that's what I made my judgment on. Sakuya has been, let's say, one of the side characters that's actually mostly focused upon on the ALO portion of the first season of SAO. And I'd say that she has a lot more to bring to the table than just what her SAO MD counterpart has.
Yeah.
And I think her leadership skill would have been another, and the fact that she's willing to help some stranger who only like popped out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Although Kirito did give them a ton of gold and give them a lot of to think about, but still, right? I could have at least mentioned here. Now, to come to the personal reason, I don't like it when people say, "Oh, I am right. Go look up the reason yourself." Right? That's not an argument base. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm." In an argument, you don't tell other people to do the research themselves. You're supposed to do the research, and you're supposed to list them. I absolutely despise people who do that, but not at you particularly. I just don't like this kind of argumental format. So
yeah,
that's another thing. And I'm just gonna sorry about that. Moving on to the next one, we've got where's the large paragraph? Oh, there it is. And we got two large paragraphs now. So next girl is. My best girl is the best girl because there isn't any other girls like her in the world. She is the best because when other girls would tuck their boy to sleep, my girl would wake me up nicely, then scream at me for sleeping during a movie date. My girl is the best girl to me, even though to others she may not be, as she is someone special to me. She was there for me at my darkest moments, and she's usually there for me in my brightest, as she thinks that since everything is fun, I don't need her. My best girl is my only girl and is indeed the best girl.
But we still don't know who his best girl is.
We can assume that he's talking about his real life girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's real life doesn't exist.
Real life? I've never heard of this server before.
Okay, I'm joking, but okay. So if you're talking about your girlfriend, then first of all, you're very sweet. Second of all, you're very lucky. and third of all, if you do believe that this is your best girl, then I don't know. I mean, it's detailed, and yes.
You gonna say yes? Okay. Kaneko?
Yes.
It's really sweet, but I'm gonna say no.
Alright, I'm gonna say a yes to this one. Reason for one thing. I never restricted on who could be in here, so first of all, the real life isn't a problem, and bless your souls. Thank God for you guys to find each other. Second of all, legit, I've actually found this pretty convincing. He listed all the examples to how the girl would help him in his real life, in the different scenarios, how she would react. I'd say, yeah, honestly, after listening to those explanations, I'd say, yeah, she is the best girl. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
All right. I have a soft spot. You know what? Forget it. I never said anything. Moving on. I believe that Kirito is the best girl. She got looks, she got style, she got savagery, she got Sinon as her side Hotu. No one can beat Kirito because she a thought. We're back here again with the Trapperito. Alright. What do you guys say?
No.
Straight up no. Remember, your personal feelings don't count, okay? You gotta give an explanation as to why.
I mean, personal feelings aside, it's still Trap Kirito, so no, fuck traps. I mean,
that's personal.
No.
Okay, alright, a no for, Zarenza. How about you, Kaneka?
I'm gonna say no, because it doesn't really explain much.
True, and also, Kirito and Kiriko is the same person. You could have said a lot more about it. And she had a lot of screen time considering how quote-unquote she is a main character. There was a lot more to be said about her, he, whatever. Wait, we all know it's a he. Just looks like a girl in the avatar. That's it. No, it's a he. It's not even a she. Anyways, sorry dude. Good attempt, but no. This is gonna have to be a no for us. Oh. This is eating up a lot of time. I never thought it would take this long. Actually, no, I had my suspicions, but I didn't think it would take this long. Moving on. Now, this is entirely my opinion, and I will tell you why Sinon is best waifu. In the Notorious Sword Art Online, first off, let's start by looking at both their past. They've both had to experience the pain of... Wait, who is both?
I have no idea.
It says Sinon is best waifu. They've both had... Okay, they both had experienced the pain of killing someone, and it's something that burdens them deeply. We see them bond so well in the... Oh, they're just talking about Kirito and Sinon. Okay.
Oh.
It was so cute seeing them together. I was in awe. The relationship Kirito and Sinon shared during their time together was a definite refresher. Since Asuna was a bit too bland per se, Kirito and Sinon barely knew each other, but their bond strengthened so much, and her opinion of him definitely changed for the good. She saw how much they were alike and made her even more interested in him. Even when she was frightened by death gun or similar issues, Kirito would be there to reassure her that everything would be okay. She loved the comfort and she was receiving from him. I honestly feel if Kirito wasn't in a relationship with Asuna, then he'd probably be with Sinon, since they complement each other so well. Thank you for your time and hearing my opinion. Well, I hear you, buddy. Alright, what do you guys think? Yeah. So, we're talking about Sinon as the best waifu here.
I like it a lot, and I like how the person explained like how well Kirito and Shinon's relationship was. Mm-hmm. Or is, I should say. So
yeah.
That's gonna be a yes from me.
It's gonna be a yes for me because of... it seems so generic that I'm like answering, oh yes, it's detailed and stuff, but like, this is like, it's just when it's like when people explain a lot, it convinces you easier than when you see like, oh, Asuna is my best waifu because she has big tits. Like, that's something that's...
Hey, yeah. I would have gone for it. Nothing. For me...
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. So, 2 yeses, it's already a pass. For me, I really want to say yes. I am on the verge of deciding. So right now, what I'm caught between is because... See, the thing is, it's very detailed. Yes, and yeah. Also, it does outline all of, or most of, at least, what Shinon's character is. However, it feels like you're making this comparison with the relationship of Kirito and Sinon, rather than why you think Sinon is being the best, right? But if the relationship between Kirito and Sinon does help you get a better grasp of Shinon's character, and you do enjoy, or you do choose her as your best girl due to that, then yeah, definitely a yes for me.
Yeah.
I was a little bit confused up front because I was like, okay, are you talking about best waifu for Kirito, or are you talking about best waifu for you? But I guess if I were to take in your words as though you are Kirito, then yeah, okay.